What is going on, everybody? So today I'm working on this 2011 f150 with the 5.0, and so it doesn't want to start. It cranks but no start. The first thing I'm going to check is make sure I have an RPM signal. Well, I checked for codes, but no help there. So first RPM signal, and there's no RPM signal. Okay, cool. So let's go after that. A little bit of more backstory on this truck. So they told me that they washed the engine and that they couldn't get it started after that. So they replaced the ignition, the crankshaft position sensor, and I don't know what this is. Looks like an ignition switch. They replaced the BCM and the instrument cluster and couldn't get it started. Okay, so let's have a peek at the crankshaft position sensor, which is located in the rear of the engine. This is the AC compressor, so it's on this side. Crankshaft position sensor. Or I might just let's see if I can see anything, because what they said is that they were washing the engine and then after that it didn't start. Okay, so let's go after that. So I'm checking again data with the ProPad 5 to see if I have RPMs, and there's no RPMs. No RPM signal. So this is the crankshaft position sensor. I pulled it out just to inspect it, make sure there's nothing broken. I also used a camera to see in there, to see where the crankshaft position sensor goes. That's the teeth. Let me grab the camera and then pull the camera out, and it's supposed to go inside that tube. It's supposed to go inside of there, and then that's where the bolt goes. This is behind the right side cylinder head, so it's right there. Oh, this is gonna fall. So it's there. That's where it's at. It's an 8mm bolt, and it's much easier if you take the inner fender off and remove it. So yeah, I'm gonna check resistance on the sensor and make sure it goes in where it's supposed to go in, and check it again. Okay, so I'm trying to stab the crankshaft position sensor, and I think I got it. It is in the little cavity that is supposed to go in. Looks like it is there. Yeah, so it's there in the right spot. Now we're gonna tighten that screw, that bolt, and see if it works. I checked continuity and everything is good on the connector, this connector right there. From there to this connector here, PCM, it's the middle one. It's 12 and 13 pins. 12 and 13, there's continuity, so it might be the sensor that is bad. I don't know. There's the sensor. Let's keep checking. It started. Let's see if it'll start again. Let's jump it. I got the booster on there. It started. That's what it was, the connector. Or the sensor wasn't put in there right. But starts. Feels like it has a misfire. I don't know if it's because they used a lot of starter fluid, but at least it started. And the truck is running kind of rough. It's misfiring on number 5 and number 6. I have codes for number 5. Number 6 might be the companion cylinder, and it's detecting it slowing down and throwing a misfire on number 6, or it could actually be misfiring, but don't know yet. I'm gonna inspect it, but the truck starts. It runs like it has a misfire, but at least the truck is starting now. So I'm going to do a misfire monitor neutral profile correction and see if it works. It says apply park brake, transmission park in neutral, engine temperature is greater than 176. Oh, it's cold. It's pretty cold, so it's not. And then I think it said verify no DTCs are present and the engine is not experiencing any misfire events. So I can't do it. Never mind. One more test we can do is it's hard to see through the viewer, through the phone. We can do the relative compression test, apply parking brake, neutral park gear. Parking brake is on. Test will automatically continue when the following conditions are met. Okay. And it should crank by itself. Set ignition switch to key on. Depress the accelerator pedal fully to the floor and hold. Ensure that the battery has sufficient. Crank the engine for 10 seconds. It sounds okay. Yeah, so it's okay. It's probably a coil or spark plug or connector or injectors, but it's not mechanical. How is this possible? It's missing the connector. Okay, so let's plug it back in. Oh. Let's plug this connector back in. That's for the injector. And this is for it's broken. So is the injector and the coil. Okay. Yeah, I got it. All right, let's go start it again. Let's do a power balance again. See if it shows number 6 misfiring. Oh, it's so smooth now. No, still not super smooth, but let's see. Still missing. Number 6 now. Okay, Let's inspect number 6 and see what is going on. So what I'm checking here is the injector, because the coil seems to be firing. So this is on number 6. This is on number 7 injector. See how this one doesn't, it's always reading. And back to number 5. Sometimes it cuts off. On the actual coil, it reads, the burn time reads 170, 180 on number 6. On number 7, it's about the same. I would have to check it with the picoscope and see what it looks like, but I'm just here to get it started. I got it started and it's got a couple of other issues. I don't know if the customer wants me to fix them, but I'll let them know that I think it's going to be the injector or more testing needed. Alright, thanks for watching. Whoa, I was going to show that maybe this is not a really valid test. Check for injector pulse. Now it's not. There it goes, but it's not misfiring. I guess it depends on where you where you put it on the injector. This is number 6, and if I move it to number 7, $12.50 and 30. Let's see what this one is. It's the same. I don't know. I don't like this test. Well, it's not meant to test. It's meant to test coils, not injectors. But I was just checking to see if there was any change. But yeah, no, I don't like that test. It's better with the Pico. So I got in the truck to shut it off, and now it's running pretty smooth. So it probably had trash, or I don't know, but it's not missing anymore. So the customer's gonna be happy, and I'll be happy to charge them. Thanks for watching.